just blow someone away. It's called the Aviator. It's a recordable 8-in-1 wooden music center with Bluetooth capabilities. It originally had a QVC price of $220. It is now 50% off, coming in at $109.96, and free shipping and handling on this, saving you another $18.22. So you know all those albums or the 33 1/3 or the 45 records that you have downstairs and they're in a basement somewhere. How many of you, like me, I have my Air Supply cassette tapes. Love me some Air Supply, Stevie Wonder. How do you play them? Do you not play them? This is what I'm talking about. Now let me make sure you understand what you are shopping for and buying at 50% off with the opportunity of free shipping and handling here and 6 easy pays, getting it home for $18.33. This is what you are buying. It looks like a good old-fashioned radio. It's a beautiful piece of furniture, let alone all the other things that it does. If you want the stand, that's a separate purchase, so I'll give you that information. But let's start here. This one is antique white. Down here is oak. This one is black. You can see these are on a stand. I'll give you that information, and the stand's like $80, so it's not terribly expensive. This one we called espresso. And over here is your mahogany choice. If you've already picked this up, then go ahead and give us a call, because this is a fun, nostalgic gift that the whole family, whether it's your kids and grandkids whose music lives on their phone and they'll use the Bluetooth technology, or whether it's those of us who grew up with all of those records, right, Bob Rainer?
Indeed.
Which bring back such great memories, but we don't play them because we have no way of doing it. Bob, in his quest to bring us all kinds of things, electronics, over the years, brings us this, and there's so many great things about this, and I think Christmas is a very nostalgic time of the year
Very
for
much
all
so,
of us.
surely.
So,
Surely.
and you've got a great family story. So welcome, Bob. Good morning.
Yeah, welcome. Great to be here. Great to be here as always. This has been so wildly popular, and as I've said to many people, including you, this is probably, in all the years I've been coming to QVC, the most non-technical electronic product I've ever presented, only because it simply is exactly what you were talking about moments ago. It's about music, memories, warmth, nostalgia, recreating the music of your life on any format, whether you're 7 years old or 70, it really doesn't matter, right?
And doing it in a beautiful, beautiful way. So here's the gift for your mom and dad. Here's a music center, if you'll think about it that way,
Yes.
so your whole entire family can enjoy this.
Absolutely, and the first thing that strikes people is just what it looks like. I mean, it's not your typical black, plastic, or chrome of modern electronic equipment. What you're looking at here is a genuine wooden top. This is solid wood on top. This is the mahogany one we're looking at now. Solid wood, wood finish throughout, and when you come down to the front of it, you wish you could feel this at home. It's a deeply, beautifully woven textured grill cloth, leatherette covering, antique bronze accents here, and they change depending on the color. So it causes conversation, and people gather around before they ever even turn it on. That's why I said it's so non-technical.
And that's why I think, Bob, it's so appealing. Like, I grew up in our family, we didn't have a big stereo system, but we had a really nice radio, and that's what this looks like.
Right, in fact, it conjures up those feelings of back in the day when people gathered around the radio to listen to the ball games or whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
So you said it was 8-in-1, so this
so
really
let's go
does
through
a
all
lot.
8. Yeah, okay, but don't let the nostalgic vintage looks fool you, because it does a lot. And of course, the first thing that seems to be the most evident and most surprising is the fact it's a record player, a turntable. And you know, I say this all the time, those of you watching out there, you know you have those crates of old record albums that are in the spare bedroom or in the basement. A lot of people say we have them, we love them, we grew up to them, but we got rid of the ways to play them.
Right.
Now you can bring it back. It plays 33s, 45s, and even the old 78 RPM records your grandparents may have had. But there's even more. As you come down the front here, we have a beautiful AM/FM stereo radio. Listen to your AM talk shows and ball games and everything.
Radio,
your
whatever you love.
Right, and listen to your FM radio music sections and so much more. Then below that, a CD player and recorder, and we'll touch on that a moment as to how easy it is to make recordings of all your favorite music and play all your CDs that you may purchase or make yourself. Over on the side there, Pat, where you're sitting, you'll see a cassette sticking out. Absolutely. Push that right in there. Just push it straight in there.
I have to say, this reminds me of mine, because we used to make our own cassettes.
Mixtapes, we call them, right.
Exactly. So I would just push this in.
Just push that in, and then you'd use either the remote control or the buttons on the front. Now you're listening to your cassette tape. Pretty darn cool, isn't it?
Should have brought in my air supply.
All right, but then there's even more, okay? Up in the front here, we have an auxiliary input jack, which means you can then use your earphone output from, tape cassette players or anything else like that to play through there. But here's one of the things that really surprises people, because in just a moment here, I can select Bluetooth. And after doing so, I am then able to wirelessly stream. What you're hearing now is music coming from this digital music player wirelessly, nothing attached, Bluetooth connectivity. So right there we have all these different things it does, but wait, there's even more.
Oh, stop.
USB digital music. If you store it on digital USB, you can plug it in there, play the music from the USB drive. So now you have AM/FM radio, you have the turntable, you have USB digital USB drive, you have wireless Bluetooth, you have CD players, you have cassettes, everything in this one box that spans almost every type of music format. Generations for decades.
But there's one more thing you didn't talk about.
You're right, and that is the fact that this can record. So watch this, how easy this may be to do. We'll go back to the phonograph record for a minute, okay? Now I have already, for the sake of time, loaded a blank CD into the CD recorder, okay? So that's already loaded in there. Now watch this. Pick what you want to record. In this case, we're going to record from the record, okay? Put the record on, get it ready to start, press record right here, and then press play. Pat, I am now making a digital CD copy of that record album. All I had to do was touch 2 buttons with the tip of my finger. No computers involved, no software to load, no extra wires and cables to hook up to an external device. This digital CD recording was done with just 2 taps of my finger. And also, by the way, you can also record onto a USB drive. And think about what that does. It not only preserves your older music, but it allows you to play that music.
And you can share it.
You could never play it before. You can't play your old record albums in your car. Make a CD of it, and yes, you can.
See, that is so cool. Plus, it looks like a beautiful piece of furniture. So let me remind you again, what you're getting is what you see here. And we separated it from the stand because we know some of you will want to use this tabletop. Some of you will want to pick up the stand. The stand, by the way, is available. That has 4 easy pays of $20. There is a color coordinated to the radio stands available, except I believe the antique white stand is now sold out. Carlene is with us, and she's not too far. She's in Pennsylvania. So good morning, Carlene. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing wonderful.
Good. What part of Pennsylvania?
I see this Aviator on, and it is phenomenal. I use it for CDs, AM and FM radio, phonograph records. I have some sitting out that I'm due to listen to this week, which are old. They're the Letterman, Four Seasons, Charlie Rich, Benny Goodman.
Yeah,
I mean, it's phenomenal.
Yep.
Carlene, when you got it home, was it everything that you thought it was going to be?
Yes, except one thing, I lost one of the little cables.
Well, you know, those cables that come with it for the auxiliary inputs, they are very common to find. I mean, some of them literally are under $1. You can get them at Radio Shack or something, place like that. Absolutely.
So, Carlene, go to Radio Shack or a place like that where, like, they have those brilliant kids who know everything, and you can go, I lost that funny thing that attached, and they'll go, oh, yeah, here you are, ma'am. We love that you are enjoying it that much.
Yes.
Have you done any recordings to, like, CDs so you can play it in your car?
Oh no, I just love it.
Enjoying
in the house. It's sitting on top of an old brass steamer trunk.
Oh, gorgeous.
Perfect combination.
Gorgeous,
Wonderful.
gorgeous. And what a music collection you have.
Oh, that's only the tip.
Well,
Good for you.
I can imagine the holiday music on this is just going to be awesome, and your whole family will enjoy it.
We did last year.
Good.
Wonderful.
Carlene, thank you so much, because I think sometimes when something is like 50% off, you know, in the back of your mind, you can't help but think and say, well, did it disappoint people? No. You're
Not at
living
all.
proof. Good.
Not
Good.
at all.
Good to
Carlene,
hear.
happy holidays. Thank you so much for coming and spending your morning with us.
Thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye, Carlene. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So here's the gift for everyone.
Yep.
Here's the gift that you bridge the gap with your grandkids. And it is now 50% off, free shipping and handling, and 6 easy pays. There's all the color choices for you. They're all available: mahogany, oak, espresso, black, antique, white. Let us know if you want the stand, and we could do build to ship to if that's easier for you. Bob, I could sit here all day long and listen to this.
Just grooving,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, just grooving. Well, I am going to get ready for musical.